Hitting a baseball is one of the hardest things to do in sports. I will be teaching you what things you can do to become a better baseball player. I've started baseball from the age of 8, played 3 years of varsity, and 1 year at junior college. Such things as hitting the baseball and fielding may look easy on the TV, but they're not as simple as you may think. One of the major parts of hitting the baseball is getting in the right stance. You want to make sure that you're the correct distance away from the plate so you can hit the ball any direction. When I got up to the plate, I used to tap the edge of the plate and make sure that I could hit the inside pitch. Also, another important thing is where your feet are aligned. The most simplest way to stand is a simple, standard, even stance. A lot of people like to go to the open stance so you can see the pitcher better and get better eye contact. Another stance is a closed stance, which is not my favorite because it's hard to hit the inside pitch, it's hard to turn on the ball, and it's not the most effective. Also, another important thing is making sure your feet are at the correct width. You want to stand a little farther than shoulder lengths and make sure you got a nice bend to your knees so you can use your lower half. Also, another great deal with hitting the ball is your batting mechanics. One problem novice people have in hitting the ball is they like to swing out of their shoes, so they will take a big step and drop the right shoulder, which usually causes you to hit under the ball and causing a lot of pop flies. What you want to do is keep everything straight, take a nice easy step, get your foot planted in time, and keep your shoulders squared and drive through the ball. Also, another thing is they don't get the foot down in time. When you hit a baseball, you want to have everything balanced so your head stays still, so you can see the pitch coming in and not be moving so you know where your hands should go perfectly. Also, another important thing about hitting the ball is using your lower half. A lot of people like to come up to the plate and just swing with all arms when a lot of your power is generated from your hips. When you take your swing, you want to turn your right leg in, and as my old batting coach used to say, it's squashing the butt. You're turning your right foot into the pitch, and you're generating all that hip power to hit the ball farther. Another great thing about hitting the ball is your mindset. You won't only be thinking about one mechanic when you're walking up to the plate. You want to be thinking about, should I get my foot down in time? And my hands at the right position? What is this pitcher going to throw at me? You don't want too much in your head, else you will lose your confidence. You'll be thinking too much. You'll slow down your swing. You'll be swinging erratically, and you won't be effective. Also, when you're up to the plate, you want to know what the count is. When you come up, it's 0-0. You want to know what that pitcher is about to throw you. 0-0 count. You want to usually put a nice hard swing on it. Look straight, something straight, a fastball, and something in the zone. You don't want to waste that first pitch on something that's away, too far in, and up. And also, you don't want to be swinging at a curveball in the dirt. You want something straight, in the zone, something you can hit hard. Also, when you get down in the count, you want to get up to the plate and look for something off speed. A lot of times, I would creep up to the plate a little bit, and make sure I could hit that outside pitch, because they're almost going to throw you something outside or inside, something on the corner, and choke up on the little bat, so make sure you can tip a ball off. Also, when you're down in the count, you want to make sure you can foul a pitch. If it's close enough where it could be a strike, you want to throw the bat at the ball and make sure you make a little contact so you don't strike out looking. Also, another big part of hitting the ball is knowing your circumstances and who's on the base, or how many runners you have. If you have a bases loaded, you want to make sure that you get that ball on the ground, somewhere not in the air where it's a pop fly. Most of the time, anywhere on the ground, you're bringing in that runner from third, and usually you're fast enough to beat out the double play. Also, hit and run, when the runner's taking off from first base, you want to make sure you hit that ball to right field because that second baseman is coming over to get second base on the throw down, and that gap is wide open, so you want to make sure to push the ball that way. Also, another thing about mindset is knowing where to hit the ball when it's coming in. If the pitch is on the outside part of the plate, you want to let the pitch come into you, so you can let it get deep in, so you can throw your hands right here and hit that pitch to right field. Because the deeper you let it come in, the more bat you have to hit it to right field. Also, if the pitch is coming on the inside of you, you want to make sure to turn, get the hands out, and power that pitch to the left field. Also, another great part of baseball is fielding. When you're fielding in baseball, you want to make sure that your hands are out. You get your hands out so you can see the ball come in, your butt's low to the ground, and you're fielding that ball on the left side of your leg so you can get it and go to first quickly. You want your hands out right here, left side of the leg, get it. So your momentum's going straight to first, quick with the release so you can get that guy out. Now you know the basics of baseball. You can use it to teach your kid or use it to understand the game better when you're watching on TV. The mindset, the mechanics, and the batting stance of hitting are all crucial and very important. And also is learning how to field the ball to know the basics of baseball. I hope this information can be useful to you and you can use it in a practical sense and have fun. Thank you.